Okay, so hey, what's up guys, this is your friend Captain Leo, so back with another smartphone overview, and this time around we are taking a look at the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. This both are good in its own way, and we're gonna talk about each and everything in today's video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Start off with the display. You're going to get is the 6.1 inches LTPO Super Retina HDR OLED 120 Hz display. And this 120 Hz is the LTPO 2.2 based one, which means it can be traveled between 1 Hz to 120 Hz, and it is having a 2000 nits of brightness, peak one. Yes. Let's talk about the processor. This guy is based upon the iOS 16 and it is optimized, which is really nice thing. Talking about the processor, it is based upon the A16 Bionic, which is based on 4nm, yes, not 3nm. It is coming soon. 4nm, and it is having an Apple GPU, which is based upon the 5-core graphics. Yes. Let's talk about the battery. You're going to get is a 3200 around it battery. The actual number hasn't came up while recording this video. Talking about the MagSafe, it is a 15 watt and 7.5 watt of key charging basically. Of the colors, the graphite, it has been gone, and now we got is the space black, silver, gold, and deep purple. Personally speaking, I am a space black now guy, because I was on the previous models, I was like a more into graphite, but now it is space black. Space black is a more deep black color, which is really nice. Purple is okayish type, and it is more likely to blend into a black color. The RAM and ROM, there are some cool options. 6128, 6256, 6512 and 61 terabyte with the NVMe storage. And if you are into 1 terabyte, you are a good person. 1 terabyte is the huge storage. About the cameras, you're going to get is a triple camera setup. Before we go into that, talking about the video recording, a 4K 60 fps, 1080p, 240 fps. There is a cinematic mode which can record 4K 30 fps, and there is an action mode, more precisely OIS, optical image stabilizing. Now let's talk about the cameras. The front camera and the rear camera both have been upgraded, but the front camera first the rear camera 48 plus 12 plus 12. 48 megapixels with the OIS f1.8 aperture, really nice. It's a wide lens basically. Talking about the second camera, telephoto, which is 12 megapixel f2.8 with a 3x optical zoom, and they are optimized it that you can even go with the 2x. Talking about the third camera, 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide lens. Front camera, it is f1.9 wide lens with a 12 megapixel. It is having a cinematic mode and then action mode too. 1080p 60 fps, 4K 120 fps. Of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. This Pro Max is having a display upgrade, which is 6.7 inches with a more resolution, and battery has been also upgraded with the 4323 mAh lithium polyethylene, which is around of it. Exact number hasn't came up. Talk about the 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. Both the devices are really good. Firstly, the 48 megapixel, but it is only the wide lens. As for me, it's a drawback. And if they have upgraded with the ultra wide with the 48, then it's gonna be nicer, because more precisely we use this ultra wide and wide lens on our daily basis. 8K isn't there, which is as for me nowadays. You don't record 8K on regular basis, I know, but 8K is a feature which a lot of brand gives. If they are given, it will be nicer. Also, there isn't reverse wireless charging, which is available even under 50K nowadays, 50K INR basically. So if they are given, it's gonna be really nice feature. There are some features with lag behind, and there isn't a headphone jack. I know it is not available on the flagship, but still I needed one. Anyways, This is a really good phone. If you are shifting to it, it is really powerful. A16 is there, 4 nanometer, and really precise. A16, however, compared with the A15, isn't that much out of the box powerful, but it is okay. It is there, still there. Talking about the another thing, the display. It can now shift between 1 Hz to 120 Hz, which is really nice thing. The lenses has gone bigger. Just imagine you are buying iPhone 15. Yes, how much big the lens gonna be? Just like that. Anyways, the front camera has also been upgraded, which it doesn't appear to be a lot of flagship devices do on regular basis, but this guy has upgraded on the really nice base. Also, the dynamic element, which is based upon the software basically, but it is really nice thing. When it was been showcased, I personally loved it. I thought like, it's just a normal notch, nothing on the top, but they have done it in a way that no one knows it. I like that personally. Yeah, so that was the iPhone 13, not the 13, 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about this both devices.
Well, each person has the different opinion. In my opinion, iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max are the great in terms of the features they have provided. But dynamic island is the one of the great tick mark in the phone, and the camera has the 48, but technically 48 megapixel was not pretty much explainable in the event. I have seen the 48 thing 2 times, but I think Android has the better 48 megapixel or 64 or 108 megapixel explanation. They precisely tell us that this is the photo of the 48 and of the 12 megapixel, but over here this certain things was not included, so I cannot identify the certain features. What is the difference to 48? The another thing is about the chipset. They have tell A16 and very big mouths, but it is of the 4 nanometer. Great point. 16 trillion transistor, another great point. But if you compare with the Snapdragon, or I have made the video, then it is not much powerful. Over the A15 and 888 Plus, there was a great competition. I was literally confused that who will win this, but over here the things are not up to the tick mark. Over the another things, the core are also remaining similar, which has been not up to in the Apple history. Talking about the A12 or A13 or A14 or A15, all the certain things has the different code name. It is not like the Snapdragon, like Snapdragon is coming with the Cortex. It is not like with the Apple. They are coming with the Thunder. They are coming with the Blizzard, many other names. But the same core has the same capability of the power, has seen in the chipset, in the paper wise. So let us see what is the optimization. The main point will be that thing. Overall, the battery has been improved, but see, if if iPhone 15 is coming and the similar thing will be help in the features, it has to be limited, then it would be very hard, because each person has the limitations of buying the certain things. If you are buying the pro person thing, then you might be thinking that this phone will be remain with me up to 2 to 3 hours. You don't might be having to think that you should update it year by yearly, because this is the thing of the iPhone scenario. So what is your thing and what is your opinion? Just tell me in the comments. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for all content like this. Press bell notification to also never miss an update coming with another.
Hey, what's up guys, this is your friend Captain here, so back with another smartphone review, and this time around we are taking a look at the Huawei. These are the 4G based smartphones, so that's only the drawback has for me. On the other terms, these are having some of the coolest stuff. This is Huawei's Mate 50 series, and in terms of design, they are leading as per me. They are on the top as per me basically. Now let's talk about the smartphones, because they are really powerful in its own way. This is Captain here for watching Cameras India. Let's get started.